Jay, what's up, man? How you been, brother? Good to see you. Always good to see you. Even when the Buckeyes lose to Iowa once every 25 years, man, I'm always happy to see you. Surviving's a good thing, man. Beats the alternative. What's your card collecting journey been like lately, man? I feel like we haven't, aside from the occasional rib on Twitter, I feel like we haven't had a chance to connect in a while. So, what's your card collecting journey been like, and what's life been like, man? First time, long time. Take your answers on the air. I don't know if you popped in for the man. Last night was a ton of fun. Don't know if you popped in for the most exciting night of the week. But we're out here. You doing any new for the WWE stuff? You doing more newer top stuff or? Some previous year's Panini stuff. More tots. How's it been? One of these days I'll get back into wrestling, man. But until then, I like my older school dudes, you know. Is that WWE Cosmic Chrome? Cena Saturn? Is that Cosmic? Man, I didn't realize that was this guy needs to be more up to date with the hip to the card scene, you know? I saw Cena do a post recently about like hair restoration treatment, and I was like, man, John Cena can do it. Why can't I? You know, what's holding me back? Aside from money, but no shame. Nice, man. This is our first. We had our first batch of Cosmic on the site this week, football wise. Without any direct distribution, I've just been, and it's worked out pretty well for us because I feel like I'm able to offer some of the best price. Now it's a little. I probably didn't wait long enough for Cosmic Chrome, but down to 20 spots there with Cosmic, man, and with Chrome. I'll use Chrome Hobby as the example, but I mean that stuff released at like $13.50, and I waited a few weeks until it got down to like $8.50, and then we've been getting it tubing up pretty consistently since then, and now we're down in the 600s, and it doesn't diminish like how awesome of a product it is. It's just without direct distribution, if I just sit here and wait until Steel City and Blowout and DA get down to a decent price, man, I'm good. What up, Graham Bam? Ooh, that dude got hit in the junk. Good for him, man. He just went for it. Ooh. Watching the Portugal-Croatia game. What's your summer looking like, Jay? Grammy, I don't know if your package with that Emmitt Smith finally on its way, my dude. What up, Joey Dubs? Good to see you, brother. How's your day been, Joe? Man, I need to kind of halt all personal buying operations here. But I was tempted with that Waddle. I feel like you had that Waddle as a steal for one of the best wide receivers in the game. And he's going to be a beloved Dolphin. I know he's on a different team now, man. But he's going to be a beloved Dolphin. He's going to go down a lot of cats when they're asked 15, 20 years from now who your favorite Dolphins wide receiver was. They're going to say Jalen Waddle. Right, Keith? Like, Jalen Waddle is going to be our fill in the blank. Jalen Waddle will be our Jarvis Landry. You know? For the younger generation. Your favorite Dolphins wide receiver isn't Brian Hartline. It's got to be Juice, right? It's got to be Juice, Keith. And you know I love me some Hartline. Are you just saying that because he's at USF right now? A little closer to home. Juice for sure. Yeah, so... Hartline number 2 for me. My number 2 is probably O.J. McDuffie. Because he was the first Dolphins wide receiver that I fell in love with. Now, I'll never forget the time that we had with Waddle and Tyreek Hill, Jay, but my goodness, man. You know, it's so wild how much we look past how bad of human beings dudes are sometimes, man. And I was, for some reason, I was thinking about this today. I was having this mock interview with somebody that I don't like, and I don't know why I was doing this in my head. And this is where my brain goes sometimes. And I'm having this conversation, and then I was explaining to them like how I can separate. I can say this dude is a terrible person, and he's also a great football player and fun to watch play football. I don't know. Chris Chambers, for me personally, would probably be my top 5 balls. One of my favorite Dolphins wide receivers to watch, just because we never really had this guy, man. But it was Brandon Marshall. I loved watching Brandon Marshall, man. He just one of the biggest body type wide receivers I remember the Dolphins having, and like just being able to throw the ball up and have somebody just go up and just. He was a talented dude too, so. Love Kenny Stills. Man, I gotta go through and do my list of my guys. Try to go through all the Dolphins receivers that I've loved in the past. Try to go in order here too. O.J. McDuffie. Aronde Gadsden. Again. Did we have Brandon Marshall, Brian Hartline, and Mike Wallace on the team at the same time. Mike Wallace was a fun one to watch too, man. He was a dude that could take the top of the defense. I did like Rashard Matthews, man. And that was one of the first. So Adam and I had a few dudes when we first started this thing that were Dolphins and Titans legends. And Rashard Matthews was one of our first like dual PC guys. Hartline, Wallace, Brandon Marshall. Then you got Jarvis with Kenny Stills. Uncle Parker, man. Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker's in my top 5, I think. And I wish he's going to go... I don't know, man. He'll be forgotten. And that sucks because he, when healthy, was one of the best Dolphins wide receivers in team history. But I understand why fans were frustrated with him because he couldn't stay on the field. But man, the dude balled out. When he was healthy, dude, you saw him and you're like, okay, now I know why this dude's injured all the time. Like, he puts it all out there. And he was just the most chill cat. I don't think anybody currently on the Dolphins roster will be mentioned in 10 or 15 years when dudes are having this type of discussion. Roster this year, bad. Marty Booker, man. Yeah, so we had Wes Welker for one season. It was one, maybe 2 seasons before the Patriots had him. So he went undrafted. Signed with the Chargers, played 1 game with the Chargers, released. Dolphins scooped him up. And the Dolphins had him, and he actually played a game. I think we saw it. Olinda was our kicker. It might not have been Olinda but he was an emergency kicker for the Dolphins one game. But he returned kicks, returned punts. He kicked the ball for an entire game. And I liked him. I liked him a lot, man. And I remember, I'm trying to think of who was the Dolphins tight end. I probably saw these 8x10s. This was back when Joey and I lived together. First roommates, right out of high school, right? We're living together. And I get on eBay and get crazy. And I thought I was getting pretty wild here because I bought an 8x10. Brandon McMichael. I bought an 8x10 of... I always loved Danny Amendola. He came on late to the party with the Dolphins. He was pretty long in the tooth, man. So, best years were behind him. But, I bought on eBay. It was the offseason. Bought an 8x10 autograph of Wes Welker. And he's rocking the orange uniform, too. It looked sick. I said what I said. It looks sick. And then I got a Randy McMichael autograph 8x10 as well. And then before the season started, both of those dudes were gone. Welker with the Patriots within the division, and he goes on to be a baller. So he's one of the best. He's one of the best wide receivers to ever put on a Dolphins uniform. In the same sense that Randy Moss is one of the best wide receivers ever put on a Titans uniform. You know what I mean? Was he a tech guy, Slay? Was that you, Slay? Did you get the Giants in both Chrome breaks? If that happened, there's really only one person. What that rascal, that BCB legend, Giants in both breaks. We're out here. Hey, does anybody? So I think it's gonna be a filler heavy night. If we rip anything tonight, would love to rip with you guys tonight, or just sit here and talk. Can we keep this going? But listen, I don't want this to be a Dolphins or just my teams. Can we just talk about those guys a little bit that were like, man, I remember watching this dude play ball. Maybe some dudes that we haven't thought about or we haven't seen on the socials in a while. And we're talking about Danny Amendola. I remember I've mentioned this many times. I remember when he played for St. Louis, and I was like, this dude's a stud. And when he went to the Patriots, I was like, this guy's going to be, he's the next like Larry Fitzgerald. Like he's going to have that type of, not the next, but he's going to be on the same level as Larry when it comes to like fancy production and stuff like that, man. And he was solid. Didn't amount to that. He struggled a lot with injuries. I don't know if he did as much in New England, but I was always an Amendola guy. Who are some other receivers, any team, that we just haven't heard about in a long time? Slayer, are you cool if we just like wipe the Michael Lorenzen points from the matchup? Man. So balls, I was a fan of Johnny Knox, dude. I would say maybe let's keep it like that's the floor. Maybe a little more recognizable. Slightly more recognizable, but you're there. I enjoyed his game. Smaller dude, right? Let's think. Let's start with superstars that we just haven't heard of in a long time and work our way back. For example, Victor Cruz. Why don't we talk about Victor Cruz as much anymore? He was remarkable. Oh, Anquan Bolden was one of my favorite dudes to watch play football. I don't know. Should we just shift this over to tough wide receivers? Have we seen? Has there ever been a tougher wide receiver than Anquan Bolden? Dude got his jaw wired shut. You think Steve Smith tougher than Anquan Bolden? You're talking about Lions, or I'm sorry, Giants legend Steve Smith? Because I would play into the fringe guys. Derek Mason, man. Ah! 1 yard away. Tackled by Rams legend Mike Jones. What a Super Bowl that was. What are everyone's top 3 favorite Super Bowls ever? Put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. Balls, I don't know the numbers top of my head. Nah, never mind. Was that Bears, Colts? No, it wouldn't. Never mind. That would be dumb. Be dumb. Maybe no order on that one, man, but Titans, Rams, Patriots, Giants. Who was that? David Tyree? Eagles, Patriots. The Philly Special might be up there, too. All right, invite a friend here, guys. Last call, man. I'm a little nervous. So we're busting these 4 boxes of Select out of a fresh case. This one's going to be kind of pricey. If I had to guess, it'd probably about 150 bucks. Maybe less than that. Maybe a little less than that. The Pats Falcons come back, man. That Julian Edelman catch, dude. I was actually I was starting something the other day where I was going to post some of my all-time favorite football plays. They were all kind of effort plays. And that was one of the 3 that I had put together. Don't know if it's my top 3, but all right, give me a second, guys, and we'll get some people in here and see if we can rip something tonight. Prizm World Cup. Oh boy. What up, Billy? Watching a little excuse me, a little Portugal, a little Croatia. Oh well, I've never gotten anywhere close to seeing my team play in the Super Bowl. Your Hester touchdown return balls to me is kind of like my Ted Ginn Jr. against Florida opening kickoff touchdown return. Dolphins and Bears legend. Thursday was all right, Billy. It was all right, man. I feel like I was the best. I wasn't the go-getter today. We need days like that, I guess. I wish I'd been more of a go-getter today. Personally, a little overwhelmed. I had all three boys with me today, man, and just some are kind of beaten down a little bit. They both lost that game, balls, right? But it was still a magical moment. At least Hester didn't get injured on that play. How was your Thursday, Billy? Might work on sorting. Might just spend this entire stream, guys, sorting Donruss baseball. That should take us a couple hours. Nice, Billy. Nice, Billy. I'm going to finish my last season on 26. So, Billy, I don't think you were here when I was trying to explain what I was doing with NCAA football 26, right? So, I'm old school. I really just wish that they had just like a season mode. You know what I mean? I don't want to do all the hoopla with different franchise modes and stuff like that. So, initially I started with ChatGPT, and I was just like, I was giving it results. I was like, yo, give me the schedule for my season. Let's go into this thing, and then give me the results, right? Give me the results in the sense of like they give me like ESPN headlines, the top 25, college football rankings, Heisman races, and stuff like that. It was really in depth, and it was actually more so than the game used to give us, minus maybe some like digital highlights, stuff like that. But it was awesome. But then it got too easy playing with Ohio State, and I was like, okay, let me go to a smaller Ohio school. So I chose Cincinnati. Brendan Sorsby, right, was just crushing it for me over there. And then I won back-to-back national championships with Cincinnati, and I was like, okay, well, now this is weird. So then I had ChatGPT. We worked up this crazy storyline where aliens came to Earth. They abducted Ryan Day for testing and probing, and they destroyed. Oh, they just made Ohio Stadium disappear. They obliterated it, right? So I had ChatGPT work up the craziest road schedule, because they brought me back to Ohio State from Cincinnati as their coach, and we had to play every game on the road because we didn't have a stadium, and we ran the table. It was a lot of fun, man. But then I got too good at that game, dude. I play on Heisman. But I'm in the college football playoffs with that right now. And Slay, I didn't tell you guys this. So after I beat Oregon in the Big Ten championship game, I was like, all right, the aliens are back. They built Ohio Stadium back up in a matter of minutes, and they're gonna have a clone Ohio State team play my Ohio State team, coached by Ryan Day. And it's going to determine who's going to play in the postseason. So it was Ohio State versus Ohio State. I have the evil Ryan Day team in the black uniforms, right? It's pretty dope, dude. But I beat them too. I got too good at that game, you know. I didn't have a lot of fun with it. I'd play when I get on the stationary bike. I haven't done that. I haven't been in the mood to work out or be active or anything this week. Hopefully I get back there, and I'll go finish that up. Patsy, how was your Thursday, man? But I really enjoyed the storyline, the alien thing, man, and playing 13 road games in the most difficult stadiums on the game. I wish I was better at it. I win by a lot because I have a very condensed playbook with some RPOs. Run up the middle, man. It's cake. Oh, Croatia, get you some. I know, that's one of the things that made me struggle today, Pets. So I had all three boys. Usually we go out and do stuff, man, but to just be kind of stuck inside all day. They went to the water park with my mom and my aunt yesterday, and they were beat, so I don't know if they had any more of that left in them. All right, let's evolve select, and we'll sort some some Donners together. If anybody, if we have enough people in here who would want to do a, if we have anybody in here who would want to do a random pack break of 2026 FIFA World Cup Prizm, we could do that at $85 a spot. 12 spots at $85. Random pack. I was talking with Knowles about that today, man. Probably won't do any type of like team break on those just because soccer's likely not going to be a staple. So to kind of force a new sport into my process would be tough. I know, I've been putting off mowing this week, Pets. I hear you, dude. What would be on the table, Billy? What kind of heat are you guys facing down in Florida right now, man? Are you in Florida, Billy? Again, I know I do this a lot, man, where I just assume everybody lives. I thought Slay lived in Florida for a long time because he's also a Bucks fan. Yeah. I have all your guys' addresses, right? I should pay attention when I do shipping, but is that kind of normal though for you guys this time of year, or does it feel hotter than usual? Again, last call for select. I'm gonna get my spreadsheets up to date with these fillers. Oh, hey, real quick, guys. So Billy, that was you that was going off the NIL spot, right? Did you get your refund today? Check your email or notifications. Man, I was piecing together this Everybody Wins filler that had some Prizm Black spots. And looking at my Prizm Blacks checklist, look at these prices. I'm like, man, it seems kind of high. It seems kind of high. So I went back to my spreadsheet, my Prizm Black spreadsheet where I price everything out, and my desired number was higher than, by like $300 was higher than the sum of all the spots. I was like, what happened here? Now I figured out the mistake. Went back, repriced everything. Some teams were unchanged. Some teams were as big as like $20, or some spots were as big as like $20, just with what percentage of the break they took up. But I did go back through and reprice it. So if you looked at that break in the past couple weeks, you're like, man, team seems high. Go back through because everything is updated now to the new pricing. I'm not sending out a few refunds, man, because I don't. You guys paid too much. You guys paid too much. All right. Chrome. 49ers. Chargers. Colts. And Chrome. Select 4 boxer. Raiders. Raiders been just white hot in select recently. Packers, Bills, Lions, and Prizm Black. And Jags and Cosmic Chrome. Colts. Colts and Texans. Broncos. Lions. Select is going to be the Chargers. Steelers. Pretty solid list here in the everybody wins filler. Falcons. And Prizm Black. $40. Patriots. Commanders. 135 for select. What up, Hans? I know, man. Tonight's you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it here tonight, dude. It's probably a slower night. We're trying to chip away with some fillers. I just evolved. And again, just to reiterate, whenever I evolve a break from a pick your team break into a random team break, what I'm doing is averaging out the remaining cost of those teams. Average at the cost of the remaining teams. Put them in a random team pool. So we just evolved our 4-boxer of select football crazy hot random team pool. 3 top teams: Giants, Browns, Saints. Kind of 4 up there with the Titans. Giants, Browns, Saints, Titans at the top. Broncos, Colts, Texans, Dolphins, Lions, Seahawks, Jets, and Cardinals. Go back and find you a random thing. Quack. If you want to get froggy, Hans, I know you love using photogenic. Then we do a personal box of photogenic. We have 4 breaks. We're trying to fill. The Giants just went recently, and both of our 4-boxer of Chrome and our 4-box half case of Cosmic Chrome. So the biggest team in the whole rip taken care of. You can see the remaining teams by going to the site. All right. We let the Discord know. We evolved this. Teams ranging in price from, let me check them real quick. Teams ranging in price, the Giants at $315 to the Cardinals at $39. Big old gap in there. I did update the Prizm Black pricing. My pricing was off on that. some of you guys got partial refunds today. Hans, were you one of those cats, man? Did you get a refund for me? You probably want to know via email, because only half of your orders have emails on them, but let me see. No, you don't know that. Hans, I don't do that, man. Listen, I want you to buy whatever you want to buy. Whatever you want to buy. I don't like. I'm not a. Here's the thing, man. This is different, and it's not for everybody. But I'm not a salesman, dude. I would take a win in fantasy this week, Slay. What a dumb idea. I thought it would be fun. I thought maybe I'd get a few points the other way, Slay. And we get a little chuckle for little Tigers Reds legend, Michael Lorenzen in there. Heck yeah, man. Does the boys watch baseball at all? What up, Brizzy? The thing that scares me away is playing at Colorado. I looked at his home splits, man. They were decent. I mean, like he's not. He's had some like minus 15-point game slate, but Croatia getting a goal on the halfway mark. Now listen, so we're ripping. We have 3 more break nights this week. Tomorrow night's a big one again. I'd love to chip away via some fillers. So if you guys want to take a peek at the site, we have 5 fillers posted up. I maxed out at 5 fillers on the site at any given time. We have a couple of random team fillers. We have 3 teams in the Topps Chrome 4-boxer. Our first ever 4-boxer Topps Chrome. We have 3 teams in the Prizm Black. A couple of big-time spots coming out of Select and Cosmic Chrome. And then if you ever seen one of our Everybody Wins fillers, you can see all the different items and spots that are given away. And that thing. We just evolved. Brizzy, I don't know if you saw this. We did just evolve Select Football. And I have. If at any point during this World Cup we get enough people in here, enough interest, I have a few boxes of 2026 Prizm FIFA World Cup. And I was thinking about doing random packs. A random pack break for $85. If you want to see how that goes. I was excited to see the Reds get the win today. They put up 7 runs. How many of those were at the hand of, who is it? Wizinkowski? Who did you send that picture of? I actually doctored up that picture, Slay. I was going to send it back to you. I put like an eye patch on him and had like missing a tooth and a little handlebar mustache, but it looks stupid, so I didn't send it. So the name Corey on the account, Grammy, is Hans. He's a Browns fan. I know you got a helmet there. He's not a Browns fan. What am I thinking? Packers fan. Packers should take it forward. I'm not going to... So, Keith, I'm not doing personal packs because it could be hard to move, man, if we hit the big stuff early and... Well, Croatia... They just go up 2-0. Offsides. Always offsides. It'd be $85 a spot, which would be $85 a pack. But I would need the whole box to fill before we ripped it, Keith. If we just pack out, then it could be tough after the hits are brought out. What up, Prater? Prater, you out here watching some grass hockey with me? Oh! Man. What a chance by Portugal. I think they were waiting for me. Do I get another one here, Prater? Oh, almost got another one. What up, Russ Buffs? Good to see you, brother. Russ, you got the mail day fairly quick, man. Again, mail didn't go out until Monday. You get the beast in like 2 days. Did I UPS that, Russ? I think that there's 4 packages I UPS. I don't know. Alright, guys, we got filler starting at $12.50. Let's see if we can knock out a few of these, man. Dish out some big time spots on BuckCityBreaks.com. I'll do a box for $9.50, Keith. Let me check that, Keith. I do watch 900, Keith. Is it a one I need to go to have it, Keith? It's a lot, man. I don't know much about this stuff. I'm not going to say any of the names. I'm not going to give you guys that satisfaction of trying to pronounce these names. I know that's why you guys want me to get this. Knowles. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Slay's working it. Appreciate you, Ross. Appreciate you, Grammy. It's hefty, Keith. I think it's the best price though. You'll find. So if you have any friends in that space, in the soccer card space, that want to get down, $18, $13, $17, and $12 in the fillers. $15 still, and everybody wins. Oh man, are they giving a free kick in the box? Watch this real quick. There it is. I should have known Jake. I don't know if you were just saying to Jake because he had the opportunity and we knew it was going to happen. I'm always behind you guys. The source of breaks, baby! Mystical Donruss 4-box sort. It's not gonna be easy, guys. This will take me, I would assume, a minimum of an hour. Maybe more. Russ, how's your brother doing, man? Any update? Maybe we went too hard last night, guys. Last night should have been tonight, you know? Slay, what's the over under on Josh Gibson's in this break? Is anyone still with us? hear you, Prater. Chris, you know these. You think so, Prater? I feel like he's got some little juice left in the tank. So pets, man. Some of the quantity stuff's been a little goofy. Let me check, man. Here it is. This looks like it's. I mean, he bounced around. Stuff's been a little goofy, but it looks like it did go through. I think Shopify's struggling a little bit tonight. Quite a bit of filler spots gone. First spot's gone. Thank you, Petsy. And the Everybody Wins filler and our select 1/3 of a case. Bow, 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 bow. Should have stopped for that bro hug, Joey Dubs. Did you really drive through? Like how close though? Did you guys take 70? That's the exit, man. Prater. My initial reaction, Prater, was just a boom. Go for the mouse. Give you a little timeout, but I don't know where the mouse is. So you lucked out, dude. You're about to get 10 seconds to think about what you just said. Jerk. Gibson. Don't laugh at that, Pets. Don't, hey, come on, man. That's what you are, Prater. That's what you are. Kidding. Yard, no. What a jerk. Cincinnati. With the card lead right now, it's not even close, man. That's bonkers, dude. Like 40 cards of the same players, but oh, Pets, can't wait to hear about this, man. Please come back, give us the deets. Clear that, dude. Not that I'm rooting necessarily for anybody in this, but get your wrist together, man. I watch soccer like I watch hockey. Just looking for them to clear the puck, you know? What up, DG? my goodness! Woo! What a pass, dude. Just on the money. Are you hosting Saturday, DG? Does Miami not have base cards in this stuff, man? What up, Jason? How you doing, brother? That's how we used to be, man. I miss it at times. 4th of July used to be our spot every year. What's everybody doing Saturday, man? I'm excited. So my family, we're switching up for the first time ever, really. So we're bypassing our hometown fireworks. We're going out to my buddy's house, who doesn't live far away, like 20 minutes away. We're gonna go to there. Sorry, not fireworks, but we're going to clear the puck. Clear the puck. Going to their parade in the morning, coming back, letting Corbin nap, let the boys rest up a little bit. Then we'll head back over there for a day of Rajas and fireworks in the evening, you know? You don't miss it till it's gone, DG. One of these days you'll miss it. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this bright. You guys already hosting? You've only been there for a few months, Prater. Oh, DJ, that just sounds lovely, man. And then a hero comes along. Sing it. Sing with me, guys. And then a DJ comes along. Wasn't over. Still isn't over. Funny. Silly unlicensed baseball, man. There is a Yankee. It's gotta be a little flip game over soon, right? No effing way, man. I've sorted all of these cards. I am on my last little handful here. Get our first Marlins card. That's pretty bonkers. Croatia pushed it, man. What? Oh boy. It's gotta be an offsides or something, right? This just happened? Hi, baby. You watching soccer? Watch this, man. Another one in the...
Here, let's say goodnight. Say goodnight, Bobby.
Good night, Bobby.
Peace, Bobby. That felt more offsides than anything else I've seen. I don't know. Who knows? Actually, I'm gonna kick him out of his own dude. Man, what a gut punch, dude. Yes, what? I don't know what they're reviewing. What's happening? I'm afraid to turn the volume up. kind of boring pets. I said when you come out back with a story to spice up the night. Oh. $11, $11, $7, $11. The 7, 7, 11. Do we get any fillers? We're a couple minutes away, guys, from calling it tonight. We'll try again on a Friday, baby. Tomorrow should be pretty lit. Hell yeah, Prater. What up, Knowlesy? What'd you think about the game, Knowles? Six spots left, dishing out the 49ers, Chargers, and Colts. And our Topps Chrome 4-boxer. 11 spots left. We have evolved. Select football into a crazy hot random team pool. So we're here sorting the Donruss Baseball 4-boxer. So can you explain to me, like, what was the controversy there? I talked about it. I said it looked off sides from the get-go, but I have no sound or anything like that. Is it because, and I'm trying to watch like what they were looking at with the replays because it didn't hit the dude? Didn't even look like a Croatian player touched it to go into the goal. Explain it to me. Talk to me. Fill it sold out. All right. 1 second here. I'll get back to this later tonight after this stack in my hands. It didn't look like he touched it. What are we doing here? Tell him, Slay. Ten spots. Select movement here. We're close over here. It's like Royals are loose. right, mini helmet filler. Number 4. This is going into Topps Chrome. All right, this is an assigned team filler break. It's the 49ers, Chargers, and Colts in this break. We'll also receive them in our 4-boxer of 2025 Topps Chrome Football. Not Cosmic Chrome, but just Topps Chrome. There it is. 7 times the randomizer, 4 and a 3. 7 times 4 and a 3. Good luck, you rascals. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more time. 7. Jets at the top, Chargers at the bottom. Chargers are one of those teams, right? Yep. That'd be an easy one. Seven times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more time. 7. Hans at the bottom. Hans, you're going to get the Chargers in this one, my man. And for the 49ers, Chargers, and Colts. '49ers, Notes. Colts. Hans and the Chargers. Hans. Congrats, bros. Talk them trades. Some good teams on the draw there, Petsy. See what happens here. He scored some nice memorabilia last week. It takes everything you got from all the worries. You'd like to get away.
All those nights when we've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel from the cloud up by its tail, and your first fiance didn't show. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
Jersey sold out, and we'll roll next. I'll start working on that. Appreciate you, balls.
And you should have ran off to Europe and didn't even write. And your husband wants to be a girl. Be glad there's one place in the world where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna go where people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Get that ready for you guys. You can go straight if you want to. Hey, ball's not your money. I saw Kevin. If you're in here, man, is Kevin in here? Saw the name pop up. I've gotten a lot of like fraudulent orders recently, popping through. No bueno. That could cripple me, but I usually axe them right away. So I was like, who is this Kevin? Is this one of those fraudulent orders? But then I saw I use a gift card code. Only one I've sent out recently. What's the balls? Any trades there? Alright, good luck, friends. Are we starting to pick up tonight? Hans, is it happening? What up, Cowboys? All right. It is. Here you go, Petsy. A little something for you, Petsy. Buckeye legend. Buckeye legend, AJ Hawk. I love the addition of AJ Hawk. This is the first run that I think we've ever seen him on there. Oh, hey, Courtney, don't show him this. He might be upset. We hit a Packer. However, he did get 2 of the break spots from the break was a success for him. But don't let him know that we hit a Packer auto. He could probably trade for it. I would assume that Pets would trade the Chargers and the Colts and the upcoming Topps Chrome break for this helmet. But you guys let me know. Happy belated birthday again, Courtney. All right. I'm not totally empty-handed though, Pets. Whoa, Grammy! Graphic. That's graphic. All right. Pat's not completely empty-handed, man. Probably not exactly what you wanted there, but not completely empty-handed. Let's see what jersey number 4 has in store for us. I'm just playing Grammy. I'll keep it family friendly over here on my end. But we all know the chat gets rowdy. Courtney, I'll let you know if this is a good enough break for him to call him back in, or if you just let him enjoy the pool. But again, the last break was a success for him. Success. Enunciate, Chris. Stadium lighting. Theater lighting, that's what it is. Gonna bust into a fresh case of jerseys, our last one. We have the Packers, the Bills, and the Lions in this one being dished out. So if you receive, this is an assigned team filler break. Whoever receives the Packers, the Bills, and the Lions in this break will also receive them in our 3-boxer of Prizm Black football. 11 times the randomizer, 5 and a 6. 11 times 5 and a 6. Again, look for the Packers, Bills, and Lions. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one more time, 11. Packers at the top, that'll be easy. Jags at the bottom. Packers, Bills, and Lions. Prizm Black. Some saucy teams. One, 2, 3, 4. So, Courtney, this isn't assigned. Why anybody in the break? I don't know. Probably because I haven't priced Goofy before. He might not have had time to get him at a decent price. That's on me. Maybe. One more time. 11. Patsy with the Packers again. Let's see what we have here. All right. Pats with the Packers. Hans with the Bills. And Hans with the Lions. So Hans, he's missed the Packers twice, Courtney. There's some give and take, though, because he's scored 2 out of the 3 teams in both of these breaks. Again, let him know that it was a success. Just don't tell him about the Packers, you know. Bills, Lions, Packers. That one's going into Prizm Black. Let me find it. There she is. Bills, Lions, Packers. All right, Birdie with the Chargers, Grand Band with the Bucks and the Vikings, Hans. Man, Hans only 4-spotted that one too. Bills, Jets, Lions, and Saints. Blue Thunder, Jason Peterson with the Falcons, Jags, and Commanders. Kevin getting the Chiefs, Cowboys, Patriots, and Steelers. Knowlesy with the 49ers, Colts, Cardinals, and Panthers. Balls with the Broncos, Ravens, and Texans. Russ Bus, the Birds, Eagles, and Seahawks. And then Scotty P, Bears, Bengals, Browns, Battlestar Galactica, Dolphins, Giants, Packers, Raiders, Rams, and Titans. Who's Kevin's team? Man, so Kevin's been in here before, dude. So, Graham, I don't think you're going to get the Cowboys from him. Kevin is Cowboys. Kevin is Cowboys. Kevin is Cowboys. Kevin is Cowboys. That's boom. That's in my head now. It's in my head now. Nine spots left in each of the BOGO fillers. If we want to get weird, as the kids say. So you're not a Cowboys fan, Kevin. All right, so tell me about the Cowboys. Two Cowboys. We're gonna get to know each other, Kevin. Let's do this thing, man. So, what's the cat? Is it Oklahoma State? Is it a team? Is it not a team? Are you a literal Cowboy? Or you're also a Bears fan? Because you're also a Bears fan, you probably don't want the Vikings. We'll get this all figured out. I assumed 2-2 Cowboys was like Emmitt Smith squared Cowboys. Maybe it is then. So I think Kevin was responding to meatballs. Vikings for Cow. What if it's a Vikings Herschel Walker helmet? How funny would that be? All right. I don't think Herschel. I don't know if Herschel's in this or not, but he used to be all over the Gold Rush stuff. I guess, and it's not going to be a helmet. It's a jersey. Get it together, Chris! All right, here we go. Kevin, bear with me, man. I'm a member of the Goldfish. But eventually, I'll get it down. So what? So, Kevin, does Emmitt Smith and the Cowboys have anything to do with your YouTube handle? I got it. Didn't I agree? Is this gonna be a Cowboys jersey? It is. It is. Kevin. So tell me who you collect now and who's your team now, Kevin. It's going to be Charles Haley. Pretty crisp, pretty clean jersey. His smiley face looks frustrated. There you go, Grand Bam. Where's Scootaloo now? What up, Scoon? Brandon, I think I still got a... Did I just call you by your first name? That's weird. I'll never do that again, Scoony. That was weird. I think I still have a... Can you pick it over here for you, bub? And I'll try to get out to you soon. That's what I thought. It looked like somebody drew on an egg. You know, I don't know. It looked like a mascot for like a man. And I don't know if this is insensitive. This is it? No, it's not. It looked like a rice, like a mascot, a little cartoon mascot for some sort of like sushi restaurant. Or like a well, maybe, you know? You know what, Knowles? I hate you for making me say stuff like this. I don't think we should. Should we? I don't know. Kevin, good. Kevin, you belong here, man. Because good on you, dude. You traded that, and then you hit him with an immediate congratulations. So, Ravens fan, I might have some fun stuff over here for you in your mail day. 222 Kevin's is a Ravens fan. Grammy, this jersey's gonna see you in like 2 to 3 months, bub. It'll go in the next stack. You got to package it and route. Let me know when you get it. Let me know what you think. Now the night was winding down, guys. We did get a couple of filler breaks out of the way. Do we want to go after these 2 teams per spot fillers? 10 spots left in select. Oh, if you want to mess with them, I'll just go out there and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you got all those spots and got nothing. But Courtney, you got to play this off. Like, you got to be genuinely pieced at him, all right? So I just be like, oh my gosh, you got all those spots, you got nothing, and a bunch of cool Packer stuff was pulled. What's old KP doing up nowadays? Schoonaloon? No, Courtney, you gotta go the other way. Don't you dare do that. You gotta go the other way. I don't want. Well, are you saying that he's gonna? Okay, are you telling him that he won a Brett Favre jersey and then he's gonna get upset? Because I want to be the other way. I want us to like make him feel bad and then lift him up. You know, I don't want to. But yeah, if you want to do that, I'd be like, hey, okay, yes, you got all those spots, you got nothing. They pulled a Brett Favre jersey, and whoever his second favorite Packer is on a mini helmet, something like that. Good job. If that's what you wanted to do. But I don't want to say, like, you won a Brett Favre jersey and that he didn't get one and that is mad at me. I can't handle that. Okay. Awesome. Do that. I think Courtney's on this. She knows better than I do how to manipulate a collector's mind. We do have the Everybody Wins filler. Let me run through this one time with you guys real quick. Everybody Wins filler break. There's 15 total spots. 1 spot gone. Thank you, pets. 15 spots will get randomed. One of the following. We have the Broncos in our Topps Chrome 4-boxer, the Chargers in our Select 4-boxer, the 49ers in our Prizm Black 3-boxer, the Colts in the Cosmic Chrome half case, the Steelers in our Select 4-boxer, the Texans in the Cosmic Chrome half case, the Lions in the Topps Chrome 4 boxer, the Patriots in the Prizm Black 3 boxer, the Commanders in the Prizm Black 3 boxer, the Falcons in the Select 4 boxer, and we have 5 packs of photogenic football being dished out. What up, John? Fielder Slay, it's so disappointing, man. They have Blue Bunny commercials out here, and you can't get it on that. You know, they don't have that up here. I'm still so Slade. Do you remember? I don't know if I told you what I did when I got home from Dallas, because we went to that. First off, that what was that pop-up place called again? That was one of my favorite places in the entire world. And you came on strong, man. You started out as arguably the worst putter mini golfer I'd ever seen in my entire life, dude. You had no control over your swing. You were launching that thing. You're like, oh, just tap it, bam! And then by the end of it, you were just sinking them. And you came on strong. However, there was a tub of Blue Bunny. I think it was the oatmeal cream pie Blue Bunny that I really wanted to go back for. We didn't. We had to rush out of there to catch the dart or the Uber or something like that. And I came home and made some homemade. My buddy and I went to the store. We makeshifted some oatmeal cream pie ice cream. It was phenomenal, dude. You got a 4-game package? Ball. Nice, man. That's fun. That's a fun lineup. All right, guys. I think we are close to calling it a night. Do we rally on anything else tonight? Tomorrow should be way more lit. Is it littier, or more lit? Kevin, hey man, I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. Tonight it was about as slow as it gets over here, but it's always a good time, good vibes. The chat's always awesome. So, not to sound too YouTubery, but like, subscribe. Don't even worry about liking the videos, but just subscribe. Turn those notifications on. Pop in here when we go live one night, man. Friday nights are our best night. And what I tell everybody too, man, give us 3 tries. If you give us 3 tries, some nights won't be as good as others. Some nights will be a lot better than others. And if you give us 3 tries, we're going to know what we're all about. And hopefully you come kick it with us sometime. Tomorrow should be fun, balls. That's how it always works, Justin. All right, hey. I feel like, who was it? Was it Jimmy Kimmel that always said apologies to Matt Damon when he signed off? Apologies to Justin Roberts. It's like Roberts with a T. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. Have a wonderful Friday. End the week strong. See you guys tomorrow night. Talk to you all soon. Love you all. Peace!